welcome back. This is your girl Jam West, and I'm coming with another video today. This time, this is for the Blackwood Fall 2023 collection. It is one of the hottest bags, which I would say not first, because there's another video where I featured the hottest bag I thought of the entire drop, but I would definitely say this is number two. So this is the Yuta brown leather oil bag. I'm going to show this to you. It's been long overdue, but I did have some issues with receiving my bag, and quite frankly, I actually going to have to send this one back too. But I just could not wait any longer, and I've been waiting to do a review. So while I wait on my second, third replacement bag to come in the mail, I'm going to show this one to you that I'm actually going to send out in order to get that replacement bag. So again, obviously you already know all the Blackwood boxes are, pretty much polished. You're going to get a bag in that box. I already kind of took it out of the bag that it comes in. I'm not going to fully take off all of like the dressing to the bag because obviously I need to send this back. When you get the bag, it will actually come with like your protective covering and plastics and so forth. But this is the beautiful bag. So I have plastic on the B right there. So the first time I got this bag, see there's kind of like a little scratch too. The first time I got this bag, this protective hardware plastic, it's kind of like a sticker. Somehow they put it on the B, but they also put it on the bag leather, right? So with that, some of the color from the bag oil kind of transferred or onto like the sticker, and it took it away. So there was like a mark there, and it was just so hideous. I was like, I have to send it back. I just can't even settle with it. I have been purchasing Blackwood bags for a very, very long time, well over a year plus at this point. So I am that YouTuber who has also seen with a few other YouTubers the transitions and like the upgrades and kind of like just like corrections of the bag design and details and overall just quality. We still got some ways to come. I have noticed with the latest collection that Brandon has kind of reduce the things that he's putting out, and I actually love that, right? Because I really truly believe that it should be quality over quantity, right? Especially being still a small yet fast growing brand, and he's been out for quite some time. So he's a Libra and I'm a Libra, and I know how I am. We're a bit of perfectionists as well, and we want things done right and nicely. So anyways, going back to bag, it's very nice, puffy, like just this plush little pillow bag. It reminds me of a tabby bag, the Coach tabby bag, but definitely more, I would say, luxurious, if that makes sense. So yeah, this close here, you will have your, your brass gold hardware, which is really nice. I love the sound. He did come out with the Lisa bag, which is a little bigger version of this. That was the first bag to this model. I loved it, but the only thing I did not like about it was that it only had one of these, brass metal hardware handles. And I really thought it would have been nice if he had two. And then I also was like, something's a little bit off about it. It just wasn't puffy enough. So he really hit the mark. Brandon really hit the mark when he came out with this bag, because it's everything. It's the perfect size. It's not too big. It's just perfect. I would probably say one change I would make in the future is I love the bag, right? I really love the bag. I'm not always a huge fan of, like, I guess you kind of said, like, your square corners. Maybe if this was more kind of rounded, it'll even give a better look to the puffy bag. But I think with squaring it off, it helps when you lay it flat, just sit it on a bag or on a table, not the bag, but the table. It actually will lay flat and not kind of wobble and fall over. Another thing that Brandon did with this bag, which is really nice, he added a back pocket. I have these notes, so I'm like trying to be like very cautious because I don't want to scratch it. But it's cute. You could definitely put something in it. It's a little tight. I think with all leather bags, once you kind of put more wear to it, it'll soften up a bit. So, you know, maybe a cell phone. I mean, usually that's what the back pockets are. I usually use my back pockets in my purse for. Or, you know, it could be something where you know, drop a key, wallet. I know he have those key pouches that's on the website that are really nice. Something to consider to grab as well. Obviously, with all his bags now, he comes with care instructions, which is really nice. So this kind of unfolds out. Going inside of the bag, that it has his name, which is Brandon Blackwood, New York. I guess kind of stamped on there in gold. It's very beautiful, right? It's just so luxurious. On the inside, you're gonna have a, well, when you pull it out, it will come with a strap, and the strap is brown, so the same as the color bag there. There is a nice zipper pocket inside, as well as two additional pockets here. So one there and one there, which is really nice. It is extra spacious, right? Extra spacious, as you can see. So really nice. You definitely have some room to do some things. Obviously, it fits whatever phone you have. So you have a lot of room. So yeah, one zip big pocket, and then two additional pockets here where you can kind of put some cards, or even like if you have like the little travel size perfumes or like your lipstick, you know, it's just it's cool. One thing I would like to say, I'm really transparent when it comes to, you know, my channel. I like to be open and honest. As a long time buyer of Brandon Blackwood, I think that I know that it seems to be kind of like talks for like VIP perks. Like if you go onto the website and you have an account, you will see like your full history of things you ordered. Now, I have a lot of bags from Brandon Blackwood, and I didn't buy all my bags directly from his site specifically, but some of his partnering companies, like, you know, like the department stores and things like that. So that's the only thing, caveat to that. You will not see every purchase you made unless it's only directly a direct buy through the Brandon Blackwood website. However, even just buying directly through Brandon Blackwood, I have a lot of bags, and over time I have received some like discount perks here, but I would like to see not only just so much of like those perks, but I would like to see a little bit more of quality when like your VIP guests make purchases. And, you know, just making sure that you're ensuring that they're actually getting, you know, great bags without any errors. And if there is any type of like damages or manufacturer defects, to quickly correct those, and then make sure when you're correcting it, like the next bag that goes out, like it's in pristine condition. And what I'm noticing is that there are instances where it's not in pristine condition. Even once you bring, you know, something to the customer service team's attention, I think that there could be a little bit more empathy at times instead of just your traditional, "We're sorry, we'll kind of get the feedback." Because especially if you see that it's a long time shopper, you know that they're going to come back and continue to buy, but that's how you're going to retain them. So I think the next level to Brandon Blackwood brand is retaining, you know, those long time customers. They're going to always be there. And when you do those things, even over time, as I'm pretty sure at some point he's going to go up in pricing. It's going to happen. But I think that's how you're going to keep people with you and keep them going and no complaints, and still be able to push those bags out and sell them like quickly, immediately. So that, I would say, is one of my feedbacks. The other thing I would say with this is that you want to be careful. Because the first bag that I received, as I was telling you, there was a little bit of transfer of like the coloring. I would say I would be careful wearing something like this in the rain. Like obviously you wouldn't want to probably wear it in the rain anyways, because you're going to get like little rain droplets. Although this is a darker bag where you probably wouldn't see it, you may see it. Like I do believe it's real leather, but it's the painting that kind of concerns me there. So just, be careful with it. I would definitely keep this bag, and it's like covering on a shelf, or maybe like if you have like a purse display case, keep it in that, just to, preserve it a lot longer. Overall, as far as the price, that's something I probably should have mentioned way earlier in this video, so apologies for that. It was $275. I mean, he could have easily sold this bag for about, I would say, between $350, $380. Like, it's really of good quality. I think that Lisa bag was within the 400 or 500 range, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he could have went up on this bag, and he didn't. And I love that, because he's really making it affordable for people to buy, whether you're, middle class, upper class, whatever. Maybe you're a college student, which is, I would say with the other brand, Telfar, I do think a lot of like college students, high school students buy those bags. But yeah, he's also making his bags as affordable. I mean, he started with affordable bags, of course, and then obviously when you're putting on like pythons and furs, like you do got to increase the price, but he hasn't gone too stupid high with the prices. So I really appreciate that about Brandon Blackwood and just the team. So he's a good cousin, right? So yeah, so I'm hoping to get my bag back soon. It would definitely be great to, at some point, I would say, get a free bag, because I promise you all, like literally every drop lately, I have received a defective bag. One of my bags I received, it was kind of like that wicker oil bag with the big B. The wicker was so bad, it looked like it was kind of like rusting, sent it back, and they had the audacity to tell me that they were sold out. And I'm like, you all should be able to replace that bag because it was defective, right? That has nothing to do with me buying my bag on time, like literally when it first dropped, to then for you to say it's out of stock and not be able to place it. I love the fact that this time I did kind of fight back a little bit harder to make sure that I was able to get the same bag replacement and not go through the process of, okay, we're out of stock, because that's just not fair, right? You know, Brandon, you got to know which bags are going to be your hot bags, and you got to come with it. You got to have that inventory in stock. You got to have it, And when I say, in stock, like if something goes wrong for the people that actually got it, when it was in stock, they should be able to get that replacement bag. That's what their heart was set on, and they should have that. I think it also helps with people not trying to purchase the same bag, 2 times to, play a gamble game to make sure that they get the right bag, and then causing your stuff to sell out quicker so that other people that would actually want the bag, will not be able to buy the bag, because now people are, duplicating their orders. So I would say definitely get in front of that. Always, it comes with the feet cover, so you can take that off. I just like to take mine off. It's not that serious. I think I usually kind of put these on when I'm putting it back on, like my shelf where my bags sit, just so there's not any scraping or anything like that. But for the most part, like, it's a bag, wear it, enjoy it. Everything is not going to be perfect. I think that's what makes it so great. And when you think of like your high-end designer bags, let's just say like your Louis Vuittons on those handles, like your speedy handles, over time, that goes from that kind of like, I don't know, cream look on the handle to more of like your kind of not really like dark brown, but kind of like you're like a little bit deeper over like medium lightish brown, and that's just because of the oils and just wear, and it just looks like you've actually enjoyed the bag. So enjoy your bags. I love this so much, so much. It's so squeezable. But yeah, she'll be going back, and this was the era on the bag. I guess you can't really see it here, but well, it's like a slant. So this is crooked. The B was put on crooked, so once, like if this was not on here, like the protective plastic, once I open it, it's gonna rub against the top, and like over time that'll probably like do some damage with that hardware, causing like chipping and things like that. So I didn't want that. But she is a gorgeous bag. Go and buy her once it comes back on stock, so turn on your notification. I'm pretty sure it'll come back in the winter. If not, guarantee I'm pretty certain the spring. But